Hi Aquarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. This is going to be the weekly reading for February 4th through February 10th. It's a general reading based in love, and it may or may not resonate with you. Hopefully it does, but if it doesn't, just throw it out. We're going to start with 3 shuffles. I have pre-shuffled both decks. And let's get started. Okay. I hope it's sunny wherever you are. It's not sunny here today. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, first we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, and we have the Magician. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you have something going on that you have been manifesting, and it's something that you feel very confident that can come to fruition. And that's definitely the place that you want to be in. You want to be in that mindset that this is something that absolutely can happen and will happen. Okay, so if this is somebody that has recently come into your life or has been in your life, it's somebody that you've made a decision about. You are clear about this person, and now it's about taking action. You see what this person can bring into your life, and they may not be completely there yet. That's okay, because you just might be further along in your understanding, your knowing. Okay, so the 3 of Wands indicates that you are going to make some type of action towards this person, or you're going to take some type of action towards this person. And the Magician really says that, you know, this is something that you can absolutely accomplish if you stay focused on the right thing, if you stay focused on the positive aspects of this particular relationship. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords and the Devil. So the Devil can indicate potential Capricorn. I see the Devil coming up in air readings quite a bit. So, or this can be an attachment that this person might have right now that is interfering, or you perceive it to be interfering with the relationship that you are currently manifesting. Okay? And I feel like this person feels stuck. They feel stuck in this particular relationship, marriage, whatever it is. And you know, when we talk about being stuck in certain situations, I think that happens all the time. You know, I mean, there are some relationships that go on, you know, forever and bring us continual happiness and joy. And that's because we're probably still learning and growing from that relationship. When you stop growing, when you stop expanding yourself, or the other person does, or you both do, then that's the time when we've got to move away from that situation. And, you know, because I don't want, I don't want you to think that, I'm not a huge believer in marriage and unions. I certainly am. But the reality is that, there's situations that we've just grown out of. Okay. And with this Six of Swords up here, it feels like this person, is ready and wants to move away from the scenario that they're in, and this might be, a karmic type of soulmate that they're with right now. And, this person is, the Devil card really indicates that this person was meant to be in their life to challenge them on certain, aspects of their personality and aspects of how they go through life, so they can learn. And that's what so many relationships that come into our life are specifically designed to do. This person, when you look at these chains around these two people's neck, they're loose. This person can move away from it anytime they want. But, there could be things that are tying that person to that relationship, whether it's, money or family or children, and they're weighing this out, what it's going to take to move away from a situation that that isn't serving them, anymore. And they want to move to calmer waters. Okay. And then we've got the Nine of Wands. They're determined to do it. And, this is something that I feel is going to happen. They might, the person that's in their life or whoever they're connected to, may try to make a last-ditch effort. And this person, may be responsive to it simply because it's easier. And sometimes, the decisions that we make, we make those decisions because they happen to be easier at the time. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily what, their soul is calling for them to do. But I feel like whoever they're in a relationship with now is going to make some last-ditch efforts to keep that person, and, you understand that. That makes sense. They don't want the disruption in their life, and change causes disruption. It's uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. This doesn't have anything to do with how they feel about you. It simply doesn't. It's more about, taking big steps, big leaps to move away from something that just isn't serving them. And, how much discomfort is it going to cause them? Okay. Knight of Swords. I do feel like that there is some minor communication happening right now. Maybe not a lot between you and this person. This person is probably telling you how much they want to come towards you. And, they may not be telling you all of the details of what's going on here necessarily, but just know that it's in their thoughts. They are thinking about and trying to figure out and plan, what their next step is. And, I feel like they're trying to do this with as little fallout as possible. And truthfully, there's always going to be fallout, and if they're avoiding that, eventually, we'll start seeing the tower in these readings. But, change is difficult, and this is somebody that is making the changes in their head, but they just aren't taking action quite yet in the way that you would hope they would take action. You're ready to go. You're ready to, to move in a new direction, and you feel confident that this is going to happen. And I would stay very high in your thoughts about this new relationship. But this toxic energy is challenging for a lot of people to get out of. But the intention to move away from it is definitely there. It's heavily in their thoughts and in their mind, and I think they're communicating not a lot with you, but I think they are giving you they might be breadcrumbing you right now a little bit, giving you little breadcrumbs, little pieces, little bits and pieces. I would give them a little space, some space to figure this out, because they will figure it out. Because the longer they're in this scenario and in their head about this, it can be a difficult, torturous situation for them. And I know it's difficult and torturous for you. And this could go vice versa. You could be on the flip side, where you're trying to potentially get out of something right now. All right. So that's the situation that I see, as far as, this coming to fruition this week. I have no idea. But this is the energy that you or your partner seem to be in right now. So let's see with the romance angels what we get. These are hard situations. You wouldn't be here if you were in an easy situation. Believe me, I know. It's for Aquarius, for love. Okay. Okay. We have pay attention to the red flags. All right, so this might be for you. As far as what you see this turning into, there might be some bumps in the road. There might be some things that come up that you're not expecting, or be careful with the breadcrumbing if that's what's happening right now. There might be, I don't see deception here, okay? But look out for things that, could indicate some deception along the way. They definitely want to keep you in their close circle. But do their actions, line up with what they're saying? I think is what this card is telling us right now, is that we just want to make sure that along the way that their actions are matching up with what they're telling you. Because, this situation can keep you on the hook for too long if you let it. So that's something to watch out for. And then we have attraction. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's a high level of attraction between the two of you. That's what's driving this. I feel like it's something that's been going on for a while. It's something that you've been manifesting, and this other person definitely is feeling that attraction too. But there's nothing wrong with keeping yourself open, okay? Because I've been in this situation and it can certainly it can go on for a while. It definitely can go on for a while. So I don't want to see you miss opportunities along the way if they present themselves. But I certainly know that when your heart is with somebody, it can be very difficult to be looking in a different direction, especially when you know there is mutual attraction here. The Devil indicates a soulmate card as well. 15, 5, when you break that down, 5 plus 1 is 6, and 6 is a number for soulmate. You're manifesting a soulmate, and they do want to rush in and express their attraction for you. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're trying to move away from a situation, but remember, the Swords is mental energy, thoughts. So it's really something that's just in the thought process right now. There really isn't a lot of action being taken here. This is a card of determination. You know, they want to see this happen, but I think they're just trying to figure out how to go about it. Okay? So that's what I have for you this week. And, you know, if this resonates with you, fantastic. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would. I greatly appreciate it. If not, just throw it out and we'll see what comes up for you next week. Definitely feel free to cross-watch for who you're watching for. And, you know, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week this week. And I will see you or talk to you next time. Thanks.